Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the South Carolina Gamecocks. With the Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose, patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first here. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on the field.
Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. A showdown today. Two of the best wide receivers in the country. These guys truly elite. And I think they've savored this big stage show. They want to show they are the guy in the country.
Chris, what I'm excited for is to see all the creative ways that these offenses try to get these guys the ball. Because remember, you can't just sit there and think to yourself, all right, he's going to impact the game throwing the ball down the field. He certainly will, but you want them to touch it 8, 9, 10 times. So watch for those creative play calls, jet sweeps. Anytime you can get the ball to these wide receivers, that's a quality play.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Rebels under the line in the hurry up.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That's reeled in. It's Clark. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his second punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back. It's Knight. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. They got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Slides to avoid the big hit. The stop play here, a South Carolina player appears to be injured. 4 receivers on the field for this second and inches. Grab behind the line. It's Cunningham. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage, 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down?
If you want to throw the slant, you've got to predetermine before the snap. If you've got the slant window and frame up the wide receiver, that's an easy completion.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read that encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you put in a great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tries to get it to the running back. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on third and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a fourth down situation.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way. You turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense. It's caught. He's got a lane. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's taken right around the 35. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides.
Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. They'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second and 10 here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage, fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field? It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Tackle, but 1st down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And they'll give it to the back. The game moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
This is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the running back ball.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the 1st down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Running back has it on the screen now. Will make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
Timeout call by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Into the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown Gamecocks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. The offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Catch made on the out route. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. This time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, his quarterback has to be better. They had a conversation in the locker room that his focus has to be on winning a conference championship, executing better at the line of scrimmage, getting the receivers more involved downfield. He cannot worry about the outside noise and the Heisman talk. A conference championship is all that matters to start this third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Good throw to the left. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense produces 6 points.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick six going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And a powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. We start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To the air. It's Knight. The receiver grabs it. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. What does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back
throws it to the right. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. They're trying to cut into that deficit, and this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's creating some momentum.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
I think his best strength is hammock plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that can come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry up. And lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Moves out of the pocket. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down. And play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. Senior offensive lineman. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he fields it at the 15. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Here comes a handoff. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throwing for his running back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can...
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. Quarterback keeps the football. You've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
Breaking tackles. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Grinding away on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. It's the sophomore defensive tackle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. You have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, the check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Knight. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside. And he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. It's already interrupt told, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Now 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Under 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. To throw, it's Knight. Oh, the pocket collapsing. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here comes the pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. No, he stops short on fourth down. The defense making the play. That should just about secure this victory. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Just a tremendous achievement. One that will rank alongside the great teams ever in this conference. Undefeated regular season, now this conference championship. And Joe, you look at this team, anything seems possible the way they play.
Chris, a 9-game conference schedule. Winning this conference championship game, likely a top 2 seed in the college football playoff. Who wants to play this team? They are so well-rounded. They are perfectly built to go handle this playoff. This right here, this team, this is my national champion favorite.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.